Hello, Slice faithful. Welcome back to the Slice. We're back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to break down how sick 2018 is going to be. I think it's going to be one of the best years for tennis fans of all time. And I got lots of reasons for that. I'm going to give them to you right now in this episode of The Slice. So 2018 is going to be an unreal year for tennis because of three things. We got Rafael Nadal and Federer playing unreal right now. We got all these legends like Djokovic, Wawrinka, Murray, Sharapova, Serena Williams coming back in 2017 off of injury or pregnancy. And then we got the young generation of players who I think are going to take their game to the next level and have been showing that they're ready to do that. They're going to be joining these players in 2018 to make a wonderful concoction of amazing tennis players all playing at the same time again, finally. For that, I just want to say thank you so much to the people who watch my videos. I seriously love making these videos, and even though I don't think I'm going to get famous or rich off this, I love having people to talk to about tennis and rant to, and I love that you guys are just as passionate, if not more passionate than I am. So why don't you do something? Just leave a comment down in the comment sections. When did you start watching The Slice? How long have you been watching for? That'd be cool to see. Also, go to theslicetennis.com where tennis fans go to rant and read our articles and send me an email if you'd like to write one for us. I have some topics that I need you to write an article on. And lastly, if you want to win this Tommy Haas autographed wristband, go follow us on Instagram at The Slice Tennis and enter. We got a couple more days in the draw, and then we're going to be announcing the winner on Friday, so you can go do that. But yeah, 2018 is going to be unreal because 2017 has set us up for a comeback for a lot of things. So in 2017, obviously, Federer and Nadal have been playing unreal. They are the story of 2017 as far as they've come back off injury and they've just dominated. It's been amazing. It's been mind-blowing. Tennis fans never thought this could happen in their wildest dreams, but it has, and it's been a joyride all year. So we saw Federer and Nadal, I think, are kind of having one last, or at least Federer's having one last kick at the can, because I think if he got injured again, I don't know if he could make a comeback like he has, but I won't put it past him because he is the GOAT. And people were counting him out in like 2011. All the media people are saying, hey, I don't know how much longer he has because he's not winning majors anymore. And then they all look like idiots now and they all act like they didn't do that, but we all saw them doing it. And the Federer faithful out there will always hold that against the media. But I thought he could have had it in him, but I definitely didn't think he'd have it this much in him at 2017. So Federer and Nadal are playing unreal. So they come back off injury from 2016, come back and have a great 2017 year. Nadal, Murray, Djokovic, and Wawrinka are losing to them, and they're not playing well in the beginning half of 2017. So you know what they did? They faked injuries halfway through the year and took the rest of the year off to try and imitate Nadal and Federer and see if this could work for them as well. I'm just kidding. But we got Murray coming back off a hip injury. He said in a very Murray-like fashion, I'll be back when my body is ready, and I'm not going to force myself. I'm just going to take it, and I'll just be back when I'm ready. So we don't really know, but I'm assuming he's going to be back for the Australian Open. We got Djokovic coming back. The Metro reported that the Joker has admittedly been inspired by Nadal and Federer's comebacks, and he can't wait to get back on the tennis court. And sources say that he's going to be back for the Australian Open, and he is going to be defending his title in Doha before the Australian Open. And we got Wawrinka coming off, I think, a knee injury. I saw a video of him on Instagram smoking backhands again, so he looks like he's close to recovery, so he should be back at the beginning of 2018 as well. So we got those three out of the top 5 best players in the last decade coming back, and they're all going to be playing. So the men's side is looking unreally strong. We also got like Nishikori, Raonic, and a few other guys coming back off injury. So it should be a strong field again. So we're not going to have any more weak tournaments like Paris at the beginning of the year, at least, when all these guys are back healthy, and it's going to be sick. And on the women's side, we got Serena Williams coming back from having her baby, and she is going to be back for the Australian Open, I've heard. And we'll see. The question is, will motherhood affect her game? Will it make her less aggressive, or will it make her more aggressive? Who knows? Let's see how she does, but I think she's going to get back to her old level and keep dominating the WTA because she's arguably the greatest female tennis player of all time. With 23 slams. I think Martina Navratilova has 24. I might be wrong on that, but it was a different time. And but I've been watching more old tennis lately, and like those people still crack the ball. Like Sampras, Agassi, McEnroe. It wasn't like ding, 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 ding. They were cracking it. So we can't always just say just because it's newer, it's better. But Serena Williams probably is the greatest female tennis player of all time. We got Maria Sharapova, who isn't really coming back. She already made a little comeback in 2017, but she's going to be playing more tournaments and hopefully getting wild cards into more. She played an unreal match or at tournament at the U.S. Open, beat Simona Halep in the first round in what I thought was the match of the tournament. Crazy first round match. But Maria Sharapova is all time. She is one of the most influential tennis players ever, and she's going to be coming back to the tour, and I think getting back to her old level, and hopefully, and we'll see some more amazing tennis from her. Even though Jean Bouchard won't be happy about that because she thinks she's a cheater. But Jeannie Bouchard, I don't think is going to be making a crazy comeback, but I think she could because she gets fired a coach. And you know who's available for coaching? The Slices. So, Jeannie, hit me up. I live out in BC. You can come out here and train. We got the great weather for you. And I think it's the best place to train in Canada. So, Slice is going to be your coach, and we could go to the top together. And next is Victoria Azarenka is also coming off a pregnancy setback in her career. She had to miss the U.S. Open, I'm sure you know this, because she wasn't allowed to leave California due to custody issues with her baby daddy. So she's hopefully got those resolved so she could come play again on the tour because she was really exciting when she played. And she was one of the girls who could step up and beat Serena. I thought Ivana Serena was playing good at majors and win those tournaments. And she was one of the most exciting players, even though she took really badly and seemed suspectly timed injury timeouts in order to alter the course of a match. But I still like her game. So I'm excited for her to come back. The WTA is even going to be better next year, I think, and a lot more consistent. Muguruza, Halep, Svitolina, all the girls that have been kind of playing the best in this really inconsistent year for the WTA are going to have a lot more competition to handle with these three ladies coming back. I'll tell you that for free. And the third reason why 2018 could be the best year for tennis fans ever is because we got the next generation on the ATP especially coming up. So at the end of the year, we saw these guys starting to play unreal. And I know that it kind of showed me that it's a signifier that they're going to be taking their game into the next level and challenging these great players who are coming back to join Federer and Nadal. So we got Dimitrov, Goffin, Sock, Zverev, Thiem, and Kyrgios. I think those guys are the next ones who are going to be taking their game to the next level and beating the big guys in majors and hopefully going deep. And I think Dimitrov has the best chance of winning a major next year. So he's shown this year that he can get over the hump and win big tournaments. In 2018, he's going to have to show that he can beat big players, guys in the top 4, or I like to say 3.5. He's going to have to beat them to get into the finals of majors and win those. And I think that he's put himself now in the place to do that, especially getting the mental experience off of winning the World Tour finals and Cincinnati, which I was there for, helping him all the way. So we got Dimitrov, we got Goffin, who played amazing in the World Tour finals, showed everyone, shocked the world when he beat Federer. I gave him zero chance before that, as you might have seen in my video, but he shocked the world, showing that he does have weapons. He has his movement and his defense, which are weapons. He's so fast. He's like a little cat running around out there. And his down the line backhand is world class, as we all know, and it does damage. It does absolute damage. And his serve has somehow gotten really big, and he's hitting the aces now. Like he hit like 11 aces, I think, against Federer. That's a lot in a 3-set match. So Sock is all of a sudden good, like I've said. Now he's easily a top 15 player in the world, and I think his ranking is going to drop when these guys come back because I still don't think he's at their level, but he's definitely elevated his game. He's a lot of fun to watch, and he can start challenging in majors as well. So we got Alexander Zverev, who's obviously not new to the old hype train. Everybody's been hyping this guy up so much that it actually might have made him choke in majors because he hasn't really done much at majors ever. In 2017, he definitely choked in the majors. So 2018 has got to be his year to show that he can get deep in 5-set matches and go the distance and beat big guys. And he could win a major this year too. But so far, we haven't seen anything in majors from him that show us that he will. But he's definitely been killing it in the 3-set matches, in the Masters 1000s, winning 2 of them last year, which is nuts. Dominic Thiem, home team, as Brad Gilbert likes to say, he's got to show that he can get it done on hard courts because he's obviously a murderer on clay. He murders everyone. He is the second best clay court player in the world, but he's got to show us that he can do it on hard courts as well because he's got to get those points because hard courts make up the majority of the tournaments and grass courts there's a few tournaments. But he's got to show that he can actually play on there because he's good enough on clay that it gets his points total so high, but then he kind of loses early in the hard court tournaments. And if he wants to be consistent and get to the top, he's going to have to start winning on hard courts. And lastly, my boy Nick Kyrgios. He's coming back in 2018. He's been rested and rejuvenated. He's been hooping. Like if you didn't know, I used to play basketball, And he is going to be revamping his career, I think, because I called him out. He's going to have a second breakout. I said this a few months ago, and he went on to disappoint me and make me look like a little bit of a fool in the last few tournaments, having a few meltdowns on the Asian swing, as has become usual now. So he's going to be coming back, and I think that if he can be mentally in it, he can go deep in majors as well and do some serious damage. He's just getting better and better and better, and he has unbelievable talent, and he's got weapons to take him deep into tournaments and make it happen. So, like I said, that's why I think 2018 is going to be the best year for tennis fans ever, because we just got everything's back. It's like a family reunion of all the best tennis players the last 10 years and the best tennis players of the next 10 years. So we got Federer, Djokovic, Murray, Nadal, Wawrinka, Sharapova, Serena Williams, and Victoria Azarenka, all going to be there playing well, hopefully. And then we got this young generation coming up to really just do battle. It's like a crazy concoction of, it's almost like a video game, you know? It's like a reality TV series of players coming back into their own, and 2018 is just going to be us watching the drama unfold. So I can't wait for 2018. We're going to have a little offseason here, and then the Australian Open is going to be coming back on soon, and I can't wait for that. But in the meantime, follow us at The Slice Tennis on Instagram to win this Tommy Haas autographed wristband. I got him to sign this in Australia about 5 years ago when I was there. And then go to theslicetennis.com for amazing articles from all over the world. We got ones from Kenya, India, America, Canada, and there's one more. I can't remember. But we can add more. If you think you're good at sports writing, email us, and we'll get you on the contributor list if we think you're good enough. But thanks for watching, guys. Love the sport, and we'll see you next time.